such an idiot. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. How is everyone's day? France is playing right now downstairs and there's a pigeon outside that's looking at me. So I thought I would I thought I should do a video today. Just some things that this is no stranger topic to my channel at all, but I figured I should start really looking at things I'm going to start thinning out of my wardrobe as the summer. We have our summer here. July is like when it's like, but it's going to eventually subside somewhat, and one eye is going to be on pre-fall. So I thought, why not sort of start thinking, I mean, I do it year round. I'm always thinking about thinning out my wardrobe because of the job that I have. Only take out what just doesn't make sense to me anymore in terms of if it's my style, how long have I had it, am I wearing it, what's the ratio. I think it's one of those things that we all can relate to anyway, regardless of what we do for a living. We all have to wear clothes and we all have to live in a finite space. So, you know, I have to really think about it and really decide, like, what am I going to keep? What makes sense for me right now? What doesn't? Why? It's an ongoing thing, isn't it? But I feel like over the years of doing it, there's certain things I've learned and things I'm still learning, and it's fun to share it with you. So later on, I'm going to literally go through very soon what it is that I'm thinking on, literally staring at my wardrobe to get rid of. When I say get rid, I recycle, I donate, I sell it on. Friends and family, if they want it, they can have. That's really how I do it. You're going to see, or there will be more things after it. It's not just that thing you're going to see, these things in this particular video. There will be more that's coming after it anyway. But with that aside, let me show you probably my last in a little while, I think. We'll see how it goes. With Musetopia, some things that I picked up. You guys have been really liking a lot of the things that I've been choosing from them. I partnered with them again to show you some pieces that I pulled out. Because you like liking it, I thought I'd do one more just to see the kind of things that I gravitated to with them. Everything I'm wearing is Musetopia at the moment. If you are new to my channel, hello, I'm Karen, and I do videos on primarily fashion and style, which a lot of people do on YouTube. I've been doing it for a very long time, and I also do a street style series, which is what everyone is wearing in New York, primarily in New York. If I travel, then I do it over there. I do videos once a week, every Friday, but one of those Fridays is the What Everyone is Wearing series. I took a break from doing the series, as a lot of you subscribers already know. So subscribe if you haven't already. It is free to subscribe, it doesn't cost a thing. But what it does is it honestly helps my channel, it helps it to grow, it helps it to be seen more. And that's the one little thing that you can do, but it's actually a massive, massive deal when you do. So thank you very much for those who have subscribed. I see you. I do notice when you subscribe as well. And it's one of the best things that you could do. Right, so with that out of the way, I'm going to talk about the things that I picked up. I'm already wearing them at the moment, which is this is what I call very Chloe-esque. You know, when you've got like these kind of ruffles here. See how it's kind of like, I don't know what you call this. I don't know what the official term is when you have like gathering here and here and here. Do you know what I mean? What is the term for that? It's for anybody who sews can tell me what this is when they do that and that. It's not a poet sleeve, but it feels very much in that kind of bohemian, boho, Chloe vibes comes to mind. It is a little bit sheer, which is even better. I love this little bit transparent, slightly sheer. It has 3 ties only, there's no buttons. At the very bottom, I have not tied, it's loose, because I like the flash when I'm walking, you know, to see a little bit of tummy every now and again. Just a little flash of skin. You know, the wind takes it, you go, poof. You know, I love that. It's just cool. It's my first piece, and I paired it with these really easy, comfortable jeans. They are a dark denim, but they're not too dark where it doesn't look good in the summer. I love them. They are the perfect cut. Look where they sit. You see where my belly button is, right? Look how it fits on me. Isn't that good? It's such a good cut jean. As I've always said with Musetopia, they always cut where it just goes in. And I've always liked that. See how it goes in? Love that. I love how it's a little bit baggy. Very easy, very casual, again, very boho. I've told you about brown and blues, how they go together. So these two are like match made, putting these on, right? Oh, it's so, so good. So I switched out the denim jeans for this denim skirt because I don't have a denim skirt in black that has like these cargo detailed outer pockets. And I really liked how casual it makes the skirt feel. See these on the sides, nice, right? It's just a nice little detail, and it's really, really comfortable, just like the jeans. See how it sits? It's like a lower rise. The cut, it's just the way I don't know how they cut these, but the way they cut it, so it always goes in at the back. I never have to worry about that, and that's one thing I've always liked. Just did up the bottom one. They're copper colored, so it goes really well with the brown. I think like something like this is just really easy. It's transparent, like I said, not completely, but sheer enough where it feels light, chocolatey milk brown kind of color. And I just paired it with a pair of my sandals. These are the ones that I got in, from Africa. This is another piece that I picked up. I love that it's frayed on the edges as well, on the hem, so it feels perfect for like the summertime. Just wear this with like anything you've got. I mean, it's a denim skirt. I don't need to tell you how to wear these, but later on in the fall, towards the tail end of summer, with ankle boots, even a little bit of a heeled boot that disappears. You know how like a tall shaft boot that disappears under, looks so chic. Changed into this beautiful blouse that I picked up, and it's just stunning. I don't even know if it's going to come across, and it probably isn't going to come across the camera. Excuse the mic, but look at the sleeves. The sleeves. I'm such an idiot. It's just the drama. Wow, and it's the most beautiful baby pink. It is really, really is a nice shirt. It has like these tiny little lines, which I'm going to show you in a minute when I come a bit closer. But it just looks so, it's just a very pretty shirt. Stunning. I love this. Isn't this good? As somebody who loves shirts, I don't have anything like this, and this is a really nice, look at the way it covers my hands. It's so long, it covers my hands. Oh! But look at the, sorry, I know. You should be used to me being like this by now. See how it has like these horizontal lines? It has like a linen effect. The drama of the sleeves. This is gorgeous. It cinches my wrist, and it just comes out. I love this. So good, right? Oh, what? I have a weakness for shirts. What's good is it's the color and it's the cuffs, and it's just a really flowy, it just look at the way it just hangs. See? All of the jeans that I've already got, the jeans that I just showed you, this would look perfect with it. I mean, I just happened to just switch it to go with this, my skirt, but it's going to work with anything that you've got. It's a shirt, for goodness sakes. But for somebody who works in like a corporate environment, I could just imagine wearing this particular shirt, this peeking out from underneath the sleeves of your blazer, and you've got this on. There's nothing more to be said. So the next piece I got are these cargos in a really like neutral ivory color. I like the black accents that it's got. It's elasticated, has pocket slanted ones on either side of the leg. They are like a wide leg kind of cut, much tighter if I want. Yeah, just a nice simple, oh wow, it's quite a nice color as well. I think if I was wearing something white, like an all white look, this would look really, really cool together. Because I feel like cargos are so versatile that you can make them go up or down. So I just drawstringed it at the bottom. Functioning pockets, perfect. They're cargos. They're really easy. Perfect for the summer. You don't have to do what I just did. This is just something that I've done in the past, a bit like a capri. You know, you're bumming around on holiday or something, just bung on a pair of like flip-flops and just wear it like 3/4 length. Roomy, nice deep pockets. My hand completely disappears in it, and it feels super comfortable. Bermuda shorts, as easy as you like, are the perfect color for right now. It kind of goes out like that. It's slightly, ever so slightly like that. Are high-waisted. The perfect rinse. These actually look a lot more expensive to me than what they are. You already know the price point of these. And yes, I do have a code as well that's going to be coming. I always share a code with you. Look how it fits around here. Isn't that nice? It just keeps you in. And you know what I like? There's no stretch. Not rigid, but they just feel like traditional denim. This shirt is fantastic. I love the color of this. I needed a pair of culottes. I don't have any. A denim. Later on, in the fall, these culottes with stacked heel boots with an almond toe, straight leg shaft. It's going to look so, so cool. So chic. It's going to have a 70s spin to it because of the boots. Goes in, back pocket. I mean, it's a classic, well-cut jean that they made as a culotte. And I thought these were great to wear with anything and just keep it moving. That's it. Look at the top. See the way it's high neck. It has like this gathering here. By the way, I got it in a black as well because I loved it too much. It's nice enough to wear to an evening event, to a cocktail. Imagine wearing this. It's absolutely stunning. I'm wearing it with a slip skirt, a black slip skirt that I picked from them, Midi cut. This could be tucked in as well. I just happen to have it loose so you can actually see the full length of this blouse. But I thought, how expensive does this look? And you lot know what Musetopia is like. I hope it's coming across. It looks super luxe. It looks very expensive. You understand. You get the point. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't it gorgeous? It's timeless. It's chic. It's the chicest, it's probably one of the chicest things I think I've ever picked from this brand, to be honest with you, because of how it looks. So the neckline, the way it's as high like that. I love when it's high. Really, really nice piece. Strapless top, worn with the exact same slip skirt. It has like this long fringing on one side. So when you're walking, you just see the fringes moving. Look. You're walking into a room. It's like drop the mic. Oh, so chic. It has like little sticky area right here so it doesn't fall down. Slope diagonal all on one side, and it just has from the hip is this fringe detail. I love it with this skirt though, because it just gives anything that looks like the illusion of wearing like a one piece, but it's in two separates. I love stuff like that. Elegant. It makes a change from just wearing like a normal strapless top. Nobody is going to be wearing this when you're going to a cocktail party, to a night out. It's just an effortless piece, effortless look that will give to anything you've got. I can imagine these over wide-legged trousers. Here's the black version of that blouse. The high neck, the way it slopes past your shoulders. Okay, so this is it tucked. It's kind of pulled it out, so it just kind of like comes over a little bit. But it's just a beautiful. The white and the black, stunning. It's nice enough for a wedding, actually, even. I would keep this completely bare. I wouldn't let any of the draping compete with a necklace on, with hair pulled back. You'd see like the whole high neckline. Just focus on an earring and or bracelets. Super modern, a little bit edgier than the average blouse. Maybe like my favorite thing out of everything. And the pink and the cut of that culotte is really nice. Oh, the jeans were cut really nicely too. Sorry. It's just easy pieces. I always wanted to, on my channel, try and select pieces that feel super timeless and feel like they're ones that you will have them for a long time in your wardrobe. You get a lot of use out of them, at least, because they're quite timeless cuts, timeless pieces. And I feel like that's exactly what I've done here. Then I saw this blouse and I'm wearing it a little bit off the shoulder. And look at the gathered area it's got on the shoulder. So it looks almost like a shawl. It's not, but that's kind of the effect it has. It just feels so kind of luxe and expensive looking as well. It just hugs you in. Done by, I think Stella McCartney has one exactly like this. But to see this done in such an easy, timeless way. I've always loved about Musetopia that they kind of take a look at the trends without copying it, replicating it so it's a dupe. They just have a nod to it, so what you're wearing feels very fresh, it feels contemporary at the same time. Black, same black slip skirt, so easy, bias cut. This is super flattering. A skirt like this is not going anywhere. This looks fine worn over the waistline of the skirt. Because you've got so much shearing, it's like the perfect top to just keep in your wardrobe. Slashed high neck on front and on the back. Super easy piece. You know already how it goes. Very chic, timeless pieces I found mixed in with some good pieces for right now, for the summer. That is how I like to think about my wardrobe, but as well as to think of things like how much wear can I get out of these? Is this me? Does it fit in with my style, etc., etc.? So I kind of think about that at the same time. I will leave links in the description box. I do have a code for you as always. It is KARENB for 20% off everything. You're very welcome, not just on these pieces, but site-wide. And this looks so good together. So good together. Anyway, let's get on to the rest of the video. And you are very welcome. Let me know what pieces that you picked and what was your favorite. I'd love to know. Okay, bye. So welcome. This is my studio space. A lot of you know it already. And I need to purge. Now, I've been doing it off and on now for, I'd say, the past year. I've just been slowly really sort of make sure that even though this is like July, which is sort of the peak of summer, I feel like this is the moment when I would like to get rid of anything that represents summer. So therefore it's perfect to let go now, and just make room for other things to come in. I have a bag down here of things which I will be donating. There are some shoes down here which are actually going to go under the bed because they're more like fall type of shoes. For example, I have these, which I picked up from a brand called Mr., which I really love. I love how mannish they are, with kind of like a block heel. They're so cool. Aren't these cool? Because it reminds you almost like Bottega a little bit. I love the squared off kind of toe that goes around it as well. I think this is gonna look so good to like clash with dresses, especially and skirts in the fall time. So that's why I picked these up in my size. I found them on sale as well, so I was like, these are perfect. These are going to be staying. And then these other shoes down here, the Doc Martens, they're obviously going to be staying. These Victorian-esque kind of lace-up boots. I at one point considered purging them. And sometimes I still think, should I? Because I don't wear them. Please let me know in the comments, anything I'm showing you, if you think, if you agree, if you disagree with me with the whole idea of purging. These, I think they're kind of cool, no? They lace up, but the lacing starts all the way from your toe and just goes up. And I think there's something, I could even wear it with my dress. I think it'll look cool, no? Together. Aren't these cool? Typical Victorian style boot. The only thing that stops it is from being typically Victorian and not too costumey is that the heel doesn't go like that. I feel like it's such a cool boot, no? So there's these suede boots, and these are by far, so pretty cool. So let me know your thoughts on these. I have these Loewe jeans. I feel like I've shown these on my channel before, and I still haven't let them go. I just don't know if it's something I should keep. Now, my whole philosophy on what you should keep and what you shouldn't, I feel like I can edit it very well for other people, but when it comes to my own, it's like, oh, it's really tricky. I really have to try, because I know there's a lot of things that I get which I really do like, but I'm not wearing them. So there is a dichotomy. It's like, why are you keeping it if you're not wearing it? Jeans from Loewe. I think if they weren't Loewe, I would still an R on if they should go. And the reason being is because I love how thick the denim is on them. And I love that they're kind of modeled loosely after the Loewe puzzle, which you know how much I love Loewe puzzles. So if you look at the seaming on them, the way it goes like this and like this and like this. But, you know, I just feel like, is it something that I should still hold on to? Because I never reach for them. So I don't know. This is probably year 2 of keeping hold of these particular jeans. I have a sneaky feeling that I may let them go. I showed her like a split screen with Paula, and she was helping with my jeans, editing them down. And she was saying, hold on to the jeans, just take them to the tailor, because just make them a little bit, because they kind of hang low on my hip. But she was saying, just take them to the tailor, have them like, you know, make them a little bit tighter, and they'll just fit a little bit higher. There is that thinking behind them. And I do sometimes wonder, do I want to do that with these? So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. This is how they look on the back. It's just black on back, black where it says Loewe. They are, like I said, a very thick jean. I don't have a jean that's cut like this, but that doesn't mean that's why I keep it. I've just put them on so you can see them. I literally just ate, so my tummy is literally sticking out. I think I'm going to let it go. I just don't think they're special enough. They're not making me go, oh, I love these jeans. And I think someone like me who has what she does in her closet, I need to really just love what I have. So I think I just answered it. So I have a feeling that these, unfortunately, these will have to go. Not unfortunately, fortunately. Denim is like a year-rounder, and I think with fall coming close around the corner, not close, but it's around the corner as far as like August is when you start to see fall things being shown. So I think these Loewe's are a good one to purge. This jacket I'm also going to let go of. It is by Jane and Tash. They don't exist anymore as a company. They are now called Ducey London, I believe. I'm going to let it go because I don't wear it. So it doesn't make sense to hold on to it if I'm not wearing. Cream jacket. I'm still going to let it go. But it is a great all leather jacket. Yeah, still has its spare buttons on the inside. If any of you wanted these, any of these, by the way, just send me a message. I'll leave my email on the screen and you can just contact me directly. Equivalent to a US size 8, probably, in jackets. UK size 12, I would say. It's cropped. It comes in different colors. I picked this kind of bone leather color because I like the idea of it just being very versatile to wear with anything. Also, I'm definitely going to be letting this go. I'll probably sell this because it's a great leather jacket. The shoes I'm looking at over here, I don't think there is any pair that comes to mind that I think, yeah, I think I'm gonna let you go. They're all like flats, you know, these are all things I wear every day. Lots of like ballet flats, you know, my loafers, these aren't going anywhere. So I feel like anyone who's having issues or trying to figure out what to purge, you know, hold on to the things that you know you always wear. Mannish brogues. I did a video last week talking about men's fashion week and wearing men's clothing. So if you've not seen that, I'll link that video for you below. But all these kind of shoes, these are very, very Karen coded. If there's things that feel very effortless to your style, then hold on to them. There's no reason to let those go. But if there's things that, even if they're very uncomfortable, for example, don't hold on to it because you probably won't wear it. Case in point, these Rodarte boots. I love these. These are so sick. They embody everything I love about a boot. So cool, so edgy, so rock to me. I love the gusset here and this pull tab, the high Cuban heel that curves in, well, kind of cuts in, this metal tip. But am I wearing them though? Because they're as stiff, they're so stiff. So it's a case of, what do I do with these boots? I feel like I almost want to give them to somebody under contract because I want them back and say, look, break these in for me for like half a year and then I want them back and they'll be absolutely perfect. But because they're so brand new, getting through that break-in period I just haven't done it, as you can see, because they literally look as new as the day I bought them, but they're so sick. So let me know what you think about these. These are Paco Rabanne. I just had a look on the back. But yeah, they came in, I remember at the time, different colorways. They came in two-tone versions and I loved every single version that they came in. But I went with the black because it's just the most timeless and I'm so glad I stuck with the black. I mean, even with this dress, it would look sick. So, so sick. I just don't want to regret it because it's very rare that you see a boot made this well. Let me look at the toe tip on that. It's just so well done. So, but they're not as cool as the Rabanne ones, but I have these. I feel like this is like a suede version, but they kind of have the same purpose. So it's a matter of choosing between which ones do I keep? Which ones would you keep? Would you keep these or would you keep these? I know one is leather. I know one is suede. They both have a version of a silver tip. Which one would you keep? I personally love the look of these. The heel alone, cooler. I think the cut of the boot is just cooler than these, even though these are very comfortable. So Let me know your thoughts. These are a lot less expensive, but I feel like they serve the same purpose. I could wear these boots with exactly the same outfit. So let me know your thoughts on these boots. But I have a feeling that I may try and see if I can this season break in the Rabans. I'll get a spray. There's a spray you can get. I don't have one now, so I need to order it from Amazon. You spray it on the inside of your shoe, and then you put the shoe on and you just wear it, and it helps to expedite the stretching. I'll see if I can find it, and if I can, I'm going to link it for you below, because that thing, it does work. It's really, really good. Everything here is like a summer rotation, so I don't think there's anything is something that I don't want to keep. So there are a couple of bags I have a feeling I'm going to be letting go of. This is one of them, and it is the Chloe Paddington. It is the vintage one. I got this in a vintage pop-up, and I just, it's pretty heavy, and this is it empty. It's a gorgeous bag. There's nothing wrong with it. I just put this on it. But it's just, I feel like when I look at the comparison to other bags that I own, I don't think this feels special enough, and I don't think this has the longevity that I want, because I'd like to own, especially when it comes to bags, I want to feel like the bags that I have are reduced down to ones that are just more timeless, and this doesn't feel like it is. This is more trend based, and I did fall for the trend of having this. So this is a bag that I have a feeling that I will let go. I got this last October-ish, September. This is one I already know is going to go. My Dior Ivory, another one. Love, but I don't reach for this bag. I think I've worn this. I got this in Paris about 3 years ago, and I think I've worn it less than 5 times. When I can count on less than one hand how many times I've worn something, and I've had it for, especially if it stretches beyond 12 months, that's when I know. I have an oblique version to this, and I love that one way more. I actually had a burgundy version of this, and I sold it, and I don't miss it. This one I thought I would wear because, again, like the jacket, the leather jacket I showed you, it's one of those where, you know, I feel like, oh, I'm going to hold on to it. You know, it's a neutral. I've sat on it long enough. I've managed to get rid of a lot of things that I already own, like I've told you. But some things I will take my time. I will marinate on it and think about it longer. And the Dior saddle was one. It's a gorgeous bag. There's nothing wrong with it. Everything to me that I own, I love, and I think is really, really nice. So it's not about, do I like it? It's really about, am I using it? Why aren't I using it? And just facing the reality that probably down the road, I'm not going to. So if this kind of video resonates with you, let me know in the comments, because at the end of the day, you have to be honest with yourself and say, look, great bag. I like the bag, but am I wearing it? Because if you're not, there is a reason. And I've given it a chance. I've given it more than 2 years of seeing if I'll reach for it. And I never do. I will try it. Then I will always reach for something else instead. So this is going to go. When it comes to things like glasses, for example, there are a few that I have quite a lot, and I have like a tray full of my glasses, sunglasses. They're all right here. I love a good sunglass. I always have. I probably always will. But there's certain ones that I'm just not reaching for, so I'll probably let them go. So it's just really just a matter of just purging down to the ones that I just don't know, that I'm just not reaching for them anymore. So what's the point in like holding on to them? So these are Phoebe Philo, the Edge glasses. I don't reach for those, so I'm going to let these ones go. These ones right here. Yeah, the Phoebe Philos. I think I have a black version as well. I'll let those go. These Celines, these are like, yeah, so I'm gonna let these ones go. Not reaching. Again, these ones I got at the Frankie shop. It's not a Frankie shop brand though, but it's one of the brands that sells at Frankie shop. They're all pretty cool, but I'm just not wearing them. They don't feel like me, or they're just not very comfortable. It's nice because I feel like I'm like purging a little bit with you. Like I said, there's a lot of glasses here still. I think the rest at the moment are okay. She says, shuffling along quite a lot of glasses. These are going to go. Who remembers these Ibiza glasses? These are just, they're funny. They remind me of like TV screens, like 50s television screens. I've always said that when I bought them. I remember that. I had them in red and I lost them during New York Fashion Week. I never forget that. But again, it's not really my style, so I think I'll let them go. I feel like for me, my style is going into, if I do get something that's a statement sunglass, I'm liking something. I mean, this is probably one of my most statement ones, as well as the Prada ones, which are downstairs. You know, the ones that's like, I'll show you the screen. The ones that look like I call them my bug eye glasses. Those, I actually wore those today. I love those glasses. They're massive. They're probably my most statement out there glasses outside of these Phoebes. But I will rather keep these Phoebe glasses. But from the ones I do have, I consider these to be the same. Tom Ford. I like a good mask glass, something that just covers a large part of my face. These ones are McQueen, and they're a mask sunglass. I don't know if I'm going to keep these because I just don't really wear them anymore. Because they look too flat. I wish they curved more to a bit more of a sporty look. You know, I already have this category covered when it comes to glasses, so I don't think I need to have these as well. So I'm thinking about letting these go as well. In fact, I probably will. That's why I'm actually putting them on the chair, because yeah, they're probably going to go. On this side, I have my jewelry is kept in a drawer, if you can kind of see a little bit. I'm okay with the jewelry that's here, although I have a feeling I'm probably going to cut down on a couple of pieces. From Hermes, I have 2 cuffs, and I'm not wearing, I don't really wear either of them. I prefer, I have 2, don't judge, but I have more than 2 of these. These are the 2 that I'm not reaching for, so I think I can probably sell these. These 2 Collier, just, yeah, those I'll probably be listing. These are where all my smaller bags are, and I think out of these, I think this will go, because I just don't really wear it. It's not leather either, so I'd rather let a simple, it's a high street bag that I picked up. Actually, it was for a campaign I did, but I don't reach for it, so I think I will let this go. I'll probably donate it. Have things either I donate if it's not designer, and I will just give it to like a thrift shop. If it's something that I think is like a mid-range, like a name that people know, depending on what the type of thing is, I will go to Beacon's closet and I'll give it to Beacon's, because Beacon's gives you cash on the spot for your things. So there is that. I think even though this is an absolute mess, but it's Karen's mess, I understand it. My Lovo puzzles are a keeper. I have a Fendi baguette. It's a smaller size, not the purple, but there is this one. It's like I said, it's a smaller size, but I don't wear it. So I don't know if I'm going to keep this one. It's sequined, it's really pretty. I have a feeling I'll let it go because it's beautiful, and that's what holds me from selling it. But it's just sitting there like a collector's piece. So I'd rather it go on to somebody who would love to wear it. It's just a cute little bag. It comes with a longer strap, so you can wear it crossbody or on one shoulder. It's up to you. It's just a beautiful bag, silver hardware. I'll probably list this on the Real Real. Beacon's Closet, I wouldn't give that to, because there's a ceiling to how much they don't sell design, like high-end designer. Have I been reaching for it though? It's basically this is leather apparently. I say apparently because that's what the seller has sold it as. Got it on Etsy. It's the same style as like the Bottega. So it's like same vibe, you know, almost the same size, same look. It's a metallic, smushy, crackled gold, and I just don't reach for her, so I think she's gonna go. So I've just brought you into the bedroom because in this wardrobe there are shoes that I think will go, because there's only so long that you can hold on to your things, and then you're like, you know what, maybe this needs to go on to somebody else. And I think for me, one of them are these. I loved them at the time. I got a lot of wear out of them, but I just don't wear them anymore. And these, I think these are a collaboration shoe. It's a platform. Yeah, it is a collaboration. It's Repetto collaboration with Noir K. How do you pronounce that? Nino Mia. You can see written inside there. And like I said, it's a platform. It's like a platform ballet shoe that they made punk. Straps going around it, and I last wore it to Fashion Week, and it really is a statement when you wear these, and this kind of like goes up the leg. This is the kind of thing that's perfect to let go on the Real Real. It had its moment. I loved it, and it's just pretty cool, but I don't wear it anymore, so this is something I should definitely let go of. I feel like things like this are easier to let go of when the style of them is very extreme. Oh, that's where my Stella McCartney, the silver shoes are. Do you know, I still love these. Aren't these sick? You know these. I have them in 2 other versions. So I love these. I think these are iconic. Tell me what you think, but I think these are iconic. So I have them in the black. I have them in the silver with the stars on. Who remembers these? You have to remember these. I think these are so sick. But did you see my reaction? The way I was like, oh, I still love these shoes. Have I worn them recently? No. Probably a year ago, if I have to be perfectly honest with you. So funny, I look at these, I think of Trini. They're such a good shoe. And I feel like it's one of those that, you know, I would rather wear these than the ones I just showed you with the studs on. So I feel like Stella always comes out with these, so I think it's a good one. I will tell you a shoe though that I will be letting go of, and it's these tabby boots. I love tabbies. The loafer I wear to death. I always wear those. But these ankle boots, I really thought that I would wear these a lot, but I don't, because and it's very, very annoying, they don't close properly here. And because they don't, they keep coming undone, like all the time. And it's very, very frustrating. And also, I really thought as an ankle boot, I would just wear them, and I don't. So I think this is something that I should just let go of. So these I feel really good about letting go of, especially right before the fall. Let me know if this is something that is helping you, because sometimes it's good to see somebody who really loves what she has, but she's also talking it through and making you realize that, you know what, it's not worth it. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. These Gucci loafers, I'm not sure how much I want to keep these in my life anymore. Didn't wear them much. That's probably the main reason. So I don't think I'm going to regret letting these go. I like creepers, and I think one reason why I'm keeping these is because they remind me of creepers, but I'm just not wearing them. And there's a height to them, and the narrowness of the sole is such that when you wear them, it's like you slight wobble. Like, it's so high that I worry that I'm going to break my ankle. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is something that will stay in my wardrobe. Maybe it'll be good. It'll be cute for a couple of photo shoots, but then I think it's gone. So these also, I think I'm going to let go of. These are the Row mesh flats. They're transparent. I like them, but they're too tight on my particular ankle. I don't know why they are, but I don't know. I guess they made them for somebody. This mouth area is just a little bit too tight. Rather just let it go to somebody, or let it go to somebody else who'll love them. So another thing I pulled out from the other side, thought I'd show you here, because since I'm over here, is this Stella McCartney bag. This I'm going to let go of as well. I feel like because this is July at the moment, the time this video going out, I think this is a good time to let this go. It's very much like a holiday sort of bag. So it's one of those things that, you know, you'll wear it on holiday. But for me, it's just, I don't know. It's just, I've worn it a couple of times. I really wore it in St. Lucia, to be honest with you. But outside of that, it's just a fun straw bag. You can wear it on your shoulder, or you can just put it on your hand like this. It's the Falabella bag. That's the name for it. Stella McCartney came out with a few of these in tons of different materials, colors, sizes. I got it in a small, and this kind of straw, raffia, fun looking, material. Like I said, it's a fun bag for like a holiday, but I've had my fun with it and I don't think I need it anymore. So I'm going to let it go. Like I said, I want to try and keep more timeless pieces, because I have summer bags I really, really do like. Not many. I have one from Altazura that I really like. So I'd rather have that than carry this. It's 2 different occasions. But for this, to me, this particular style just doesn't sort of fit how I am. And I know I won't reach for it next year. Now, moving to this end of the room, Hermes, and I don't wear these either. They are a winter boot. I think this is the wrong time of the year to even sell them. So I'll hold on to them for now, because no one's going to be interested. I remember I got these and thought, oh, so practical. You know, they're hiking sort of boots. They're perfect for when it's super, super cold in New York. It's fur shearling all the way, even the base of where your foot sits in, all the way around. So it's super warm. You put these on and it's like warmer than Uggs. And Uggs are warm. It's ridiculously warm. Plus, it's very practical because, you know, it's all leather on the outside. Yeah, I understood from a practical reason why to have them. Did I wear them? I wore them once only, and that was it. When it is the depths of winter and it's super cold, wear Uggs. That's it. That's when it's super cold. But I don't reach for these. And I think it's because whatever my style is during the winter time, it doesn't match with this. And, you know, if you have to convince yourself to love it, then it's already out the door, 1 foot at least. Now, I know this is not the right time of the year, but I still have, because I'm opening this side, which has these boots in, I still have these Bottega boots. Who remembers these? I think everyone and their grandmother had these at one point, or a knockoff version of it. I wore these to death. At the time that I bought these, I remember I really got my wear out of them. And I have enjoyed wearing them. So I have a feeling I will keep them because it's such a simple boot. Very, very simple, that I feel like it's kind of timeless in a way, because I will wear these faster than I'll wear the ones I just showed you, the ones that hike up. And these I will hold on to instead. So it's like trying to figure out like what is it that you actually do wear and why. And I feel like those will feel more, they just feel more me. And it really is about what is it that feels more you. Here it's about getting rid of dupes. When I say dupes, duplicates. There is one jacket which I have no reason owning 3 of the same. I have it in black and cream, and I do wear them both. So this one is going to go. It's called the Chicago jacket from the Frankie shop. I'm checking my pockets because I'm looking for something, and you never know where it's going to be. So I just figure, you know what, let me just check my pockets as I'm going. Wow, what is that? I can't believe I've got almond nuts. Wow, I snack on almond nuts, and look. Can you see that? This makes no sense. So I'm going to let the brown one go. It's silver hardware. It fits great. I mean, I have it, like I said, in the white and the black, and I love them. It's just the cut of this I like because it's so like big, and I love the way the sleeves are big, and you know, it's that. I just love that kind of style of it. It's cool and everything, but I don't need 3 of the same. I feel like this is a good one to start maybe from now, because I feel like with fall coming around the corner, as far as like fall things that people are looking at, this is a good thing to let go of. It's faux leather, by the way, but it just looks like leather. This I'm also going to let go of, and this is just a vintage leather jacket that I got. Haven't worn it. I thought it was like the bee's knees, the dog's bollocks, and all that crap. That's how it looks. Don't need them, so you know, there's no way I'm going to miss it. And when I think about, you know, all these other things that I've got here, my Rick Owens coat that I love, you know, these are all things that I'm okay with keeping. This jacket, I don't know. I might let this one go. This is from H&M, another brown leather jacket. And I just don't really wear her that much. Super heavy. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. I like to style these things, like put it on and just see how does it look on me. Am I still feeling it hangs the way it used to when I first got it? So there's this, but I don't know. Tell me what you think. It's a shame we're not on the live. It's still kind of cool. Very, very oversized hardware, which I love. Silver hardware against the brown. I like how distressed it looks with the leather. I like the boxy cut it's got. Nice long sleeves, so it has like a cool vibe to it. So yeah, let me know what you think about this one. Oh my god, this honestly weighs 10 pounds. I don't reach for this YSL little bag anymore. I wear other bags, so it doesn't make sense to just hold on to every single one. So I'd rather, like I said, just cull down to the bags that I reach for and wear and just feel the most me at the moment. There was a time when I was wearing this quite a lot and I got a lot of wear out of it, but I just don't now. So something like this, again, it'll probably be the real. Is this Speedy, which I really thought I was going to get a lot of wear out of this bag when I bought it. I mean, I did with every single bag I get. It's a soft Speedy. I got this in Paris, I remember. I've hardly worn it. It makes sense to just pass these on, these little things. Now, these are things you're purging, not because they're too small, they're worn out. They're just not you anymore. There's no point, I think, anymore in keeping them. I have a lot of things that I've accumulated over the years. And it's not making sense to just keep holding onto them. It can be recycled out and passed on to somebody who will wear them. I'd rather just pass them on and give them some new life. I think that's really at the end of the day. The things you rotate out are, it has to check off all the boxes in order for you to feel like, you know what, I will keep it. If it's not, let it go. You're just holding on to it because you just want to collect it, or you've got sentimental value. Sentimental value is one thing. If it's something that's once belonged to a relative, or, you know what I'm talking about. Those are sentimental value things. Those are close. Those are very personal things. I'm not talking about that when I say sentimental. I'm talking about when you just think, oh, but I love it. I love it. Oh, I just love it though. That's the sentimental I'm talking about. It's where you've just become emotionally attached to it. That's what I mean. And that's what makes it hard for you to let go of it. It's like, oh, but I love it. You know, at one point I was like that with this. And everything that you're seeing here in this, you know, the purge part of this video, it's like, oh, but I love it. You know, but you can't let that stop you from recognizing that you don't wear it. If you don't wear it, then your mind is telling you what your heart won't, which is, I'm not going to wear that again. But the heart loves it. And that's the thing. That's the difference. So if the things that you are emotionally attached to, the definition of emotional that I just gave you, but you're not wearing them, I think it's okay to let them go. The KARENB shoes I showed you, those boots, the metal tip ones that have the heel that goes in like that. That boot, I absolutely love. That's an emotional attachment for me. I love that boot. I'm going to hold on to it for a little bit longer and see if I can force myself to use it this 2026. And I'm going to have to pull the trigger if by 2027 I'm not wearing it. God, that sounds so futuristic when I say 2027, right? It's just important to understand, are you being ruled by this or by this? Because everything that's making it into I'm going to let it go, is because of this. That Dior bag, that white saddle bag, I held on to that because, oh, I love it. It's so beautiful, blah, 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 blah. But I wasn't wearing it. My brain knew. It already knows, like the sensible side of Karen. It's like having an angel and a devil. You know that it's in your heart of hearts, you're probably not going to wear it. And once you've let it go, if you don't feel anything once it's gone out, then you're like, oh, that was worth it. It made no sense to keep it. So I think because this is the height of summer, we're going to be moving in the next month into, you're going to start seeing videos drop from everyone about fall and pre-fall and fall wish list. And I'm getting ahead of those videos because I know those videos are coming next month, but it's not stopping me from purging. But, you know, I just want to sort of touch in on some things in this video to sort of make you see, this is my thinking for what I get rid of, why I get rid of it. I do deeper purges than what I'm showing you on this video, but you know, those are things that I just feel like they're easy. I understand why I'm letting go of those. But some things, you know, I kind of like, I'm not so sure. And I want to do a video just sharing what those were. So that's it. Thumbs up this video if what I was talking about with purging kind of made sense to you. If you could kind of relate to anything that I said about this part is what is keeping you holding your things. I'd love to know in the comments what those things are. What are those things that is here? You probably got things that's right here. You know what they are. You're probably going, yeah, I know. And you're thinking about what those are now. You can't let those go because of the sentimental value. And it's not the sentimental of personal. I'm talking about, but I love it. I can't. That. I'm curious to know what those things are. We all have those things. It's like we look at it and go, but I still love it. and you hold on to it, and then a year passes and it just sits there. That's it. Do not forget my code for Musetopia. I will leave it here on the screen for you. I think that's it. I will see you on TikTok and Instagram between now and then. And as always, members only from the Real Tea members and higher. I will see you this Sunday on our next live stream. I do live streams every single Sunday. Last Sunday, I was talking about the differences between London and New York and moving to Paris. A whole thing, chatting with you, discussion. I know I did one about loss. Do I want to talk about that? But I did. I always come up with a different topic every single Sunday to chat about. So I will leave a QR code on the screen if you want to join, and just join the chat. Like I said, we do it every single Sunday, and I usually share there things that I'm thinking of before they're like everywhere else, or sometimes I just keep it behind that to members only. So the next one will be this Sunday, as always, 12:30 p.m. New York time. So Friday mornings is when I usually post my Friday videos, as you lot know, and then Sundays at 12:30 p.m. New York time is when I do my live stream, live chat. Yeah, I think that's it. I will see you next week, Friday, between now and then. And you know, I'm on TikTok and Instagram. I'm going to leave another video here on the screen, either here or here, for you to watch. And that's it. Take care, my loves, until I see you next week.